Welcome to Desert Sports Live. I'm Albert Velarde.
And I'm Stephen Parks.
Well, let's head out to Bloomfield, New Mexico to Bobcat Stadium with Stephen Parks.
That's right, Albert. The Bloomfield Bobcats now clearly sitting in the driver's seat to receive that #1 seed going into the state playoffs would look to add another win to their record against the Espanola Valley Sun Devils. #4, Caden McCown would show his speed as he would get the scoring started for the Bobcats with a 45-yard touchdown reception from #9, Blake Spencer. #3, Peyton Duncan catches a pass out in the flat and got some great blocking up the field from his teammates to get into the end zone from 5 yards out. #9, Blake Spencer would continue to spread the ball around the field and would hit #10, Caleb Hutchins for another 16-yard touchdown reception as the Bloomfield Bobcats would go on to win 53-0. The Bobcats will be on the road to take on Grants in their last regular season game tomorrow night. Aztec and Kirtland squared off in district matchup, with Kirtland coming out on top, winning 20-7. Aztec will be heading to Espanola tomorrow night, and Kirtland will be at home against Moriarty. Now let's take it out to the hutch with Albert Velarde.
Thank you, Stephen. Rio Rancho came to town to take on the Scorpions, and what a game it would be. The Scorpions would get on the board first as their special teams would block a punt that caused a safety as the ball rolled out of the back end of the end zone. Rio Rancho would get on the board in the second quarter as they had a touchdown pass from #12, JJ Adiano, to #11, Jace Pitt. The Scorpions, #7, Alex Serrano, would take it to the house on a 45-yard touchdown run, handoff by the quarterback, #9, Waylon Shaky, to put another 6 points on the board for the Scorpions. Rio Rancho would finish off the Scorpion with another Adiano to Pitt 11-yard touchdown pass as Rio Rancho would go on to win the game 34-23. Pedro Vista went down to Albuquerque to take on Cibola as they would win big 42-0. That's the Panthers. Make sure you get out to the hutch this Friday night as it's the big-time crosstown rival game between the Pedro Vista Panthers and the Farmington Scorpions. Here's Stephen Parks with some boys soccer.
Speaking of the crosstown rivalry game, it was the Panthers and Scorpions' turn to play each other in both boys and girls soccer. The boys played out at the hutch this last Saturday. Farmington was down 1-0 when they capitalized on a penalty kick to tie the game at 1-1. But this year it would be PV's turn to take home the traveling trophy as they scored late in the game to seal the deal with a 3-1 victory. In the girls' game, the Scorps would go on to win big over the Panthers 8-1.
For soccer playoff updates, in boys soccer, Bloomfield loses to Chaparral. 4A girls soccer, Bloomfield and Santa Teresa. Aztec loses to St. Pius, and in 5A, Farmington loses to Mayfield. Now here's Stephen Parks with the volleyball update.
Farmington will be at Volcano Vista on the 2nd to play at 1 p.m. and Aztec will be at Kirtland on the 5th to play at 6 p.m. This will conclude our weekly segment. Thank you for watching.
This has been brought to you by KOBF TV and Desert Sports Live.